The heart is silent. This engine hasn't turned over in decades.
Washing away the years. It feels like exfoliating a layer of skin. Clearing out the rot. We have to strip it down to the bone.
Safe in the garage. The long road to recovery starts tonight. Everything must go. If we don't remove it, we can't fix what's underneath.
A rat's nest of wires. We're gonna have to rewire the entire nervous system. The heart is out. Now we can see the empty chest cavity.
Hidden damage. The rust was hiding behind the bumper all along.
Stripping off the layers. She looks fragile now, exposed.
Without the glass, she feels less like a car and more like a sculpture. Every bolt fights back. The rust has welded them together over time. Dropping the tank. It sounds hollow, like a bell tolling. Pulling the wires. It's like performing surgery on a tangled vein.
The floors are worse than I thought. We're gonna need a lot of new metal.
Organized chaos. Every bolt has a home, or it gets replaced.
Decades of grease melting away. We're getting down to the truth. Subframe out. She's floating on stands now, weightless.
Fabricating new skin. It has to match the original curves perfectly. Fusing the new metal to the old. The graft is taking hold. Grinding it smooth. Soon you won't even know there was a hole here. Blasting away the past. The corruption of rust is gone.
Chemical warfare on rust. Stopping it dead in its tracks. New floors. Solid ground to stand on again.
Pulling out the bruises. The metal has a memory that we just remind it.
Sealing the wound. The bare metal is safe now.
The rocker panels define the line. She's looking straight again. Cleaning up the bay. Less clutter, more focus.
Careful work on the roof. Heat is the enemy here.
Checking the gaps. Precision is everything in this game.
Strengthening the pillars. She needs to be safe. Complex shapes require patience. Bending steel to my will.
Stiffening the front end. No more flex.
Smoothing the arches. The flow is returning.
Sealing the seams. Keeping the elements out forever.
The metalwork is done. She's scarred, but she's whole again. Sculpting the final shape. It's not just repair, it's art.
Smoothing the transition. The filler bridges the gap. Hours of sanding. My arms ache, but the result is worth it. The guide coat doesn't lie. It shows me every low spot.
Wet sanding. We're chasing a reflection now. Surgically clean. One fingerprint could ruin everything. Masking her up. Protecting what doesn't need paint.
Priming the canvas. Getting ready for the masterpiece. The primer lays down smooth. The patchwork is gone.
Sanding again. We need absolute perfection for the paint. Clearing the dust, the air needs to be still.
The final wipe. The surface is ready to accept the color.
Chasing shadows, every line must be true.
Mixing the soul. This color will define her. Loading the gun, no turning back now. The color touches the metal. She's waking up.
Stroke by stroke, she's regaining her identity.
Letting it flash. The chemicals are bonding. Now for the shine. This is where the magic happens. Look at that depth. You could dive into this paint.
The smell of victory. The painting is done.
The unmasking, revealing the crisp lines underneath.
Polishing to a mirror finish. She is glowing. Putting the nerves back in. The wiring is clean and routed perfectly.
Quiet and comfortable. No more road noise.
The interior smells fresh. No trace of the mold left.
The heart goes back in. The engine bay looks factory fresh.
Connected again. Power can flow to the wheels.
She stands on her own feet now. Suspension is tight.
Shoes on. The stance is aggressive and ready. The cockpit comes together. It's starting to feel like home. Seats in. A clean place to sit and drive. Sealing her up. The glass is crystal clear. She has a face again. The eyes are bright and clear.
Wearing her name with pride. The badges are the final touch.
Fluids going in. We're getting close to the first breath. Pressure in the lines. The system is sealed. Power on. The electrical system wakes up without a glitch. Every clip snaps in satisfyingly. No rattles.
The helm is ready. Waiting for the captain.
Details matter. Even the wipers are new. Final checks. Everything is where it should be. She's done. Standing there, waiting for the key. Breath of life, she starts. The sound is music to my ears.
She's purring, a steady, strong heartbeat.
Into the light. She hasn't seen the sun like this in decades.
Back in her element, eating up the asphalt.
Unleashing the power. She wants to run, she wants to go fast.
Sunset on a finished journey. We saved her.
Restoration complete, another one saved from the grave. On to the next.